Greetings and salutations, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Day. This is the end of the day for me here, and I thought I would wrap up Quest 64 in this last video here. So, first things first. So, that was just a save state of just after defeating the Burgess King guy, whatever his name is. And this is actually I would actually call this a cool part of the game where there's actually no music whatsoever. Get used to the sound of the pitter-patters of Brian running around all day. So this is straightforward. You pretty much can't go backwards. Once you leave the throne room, you have to go back. You have to keep going forward. You can't go back. That's the phrasing. So you go all the way through. So here's Shannon again. Who knows what happened to our father? Anyway, so Beegis. How do you pronounce that name? Anyway. So, she tells us Slavering, Zeus, Nepti, Fargo. They were the 4 guardians for the 4 magic gems. And now, apparently I now have the strength to open where Mammon's at. And she hands us the Eltel book and to go ahead and take it to the magic circle. So, let's break down what's just happened here, right? We were sent on a quest to go find the Eltel book and hopefully find our father. We first found our father here, dying, what we presumably has been happening to him, and then we are just handed the Eltel book. So why we don't just leave, I don't know. But apparently we got to go defeat the big bad guy, Mammon. So this is the stone circle here. As you can see, there's the 4 gems just floating here. And not like they were actually removed on my inventory, they're just there. Alright, so this is the world of Mammon. This is a broken world, which is basically just consists of just these really weird parts of just seemingly nothingness, and then bits of the world that you've already been to. So I'm gonna try my best to not run into any encounters here. I could easily get owned here. This area is actually quite safe, and it's quite long, so we got a lot of talking to do here. But the enemies we don't really want to see are the pinheads. They shoot out Fire 3, which not only is strong by itself, but it's overpowered in our current state. They pretty much can one-shot us if we're not careful. And then everyone else is just super scary. So, that's that. We're just going straight through here. It is important that you take this exact path, because there's sometimes like another door you could go through and whatnot, and you can easily get turned around and end up back at a room you've actually already been in, and you have to remake all that progress again, so that's cool. My Thanksgiving Day actually went pretty well. We're just gonna have a Friendsgiving tomorrow, so really not a lot of whole stress today, just hang out with my brothers, play games with them, get stuff done. Alright, actually just go back throughout this door here. Got to this little weird world. We're actually doing really good on count. Oh, okay, see, those are pinheads, and oh gosh, this is already bad. So, yep, okay. Please let me escape. Oh my gosh, okay, no. If I hadn't escaped, we'd be dead. And I legitimately thought it was going to happen. Sounds like my brother's lifting weights upstairs. Here we go. So, those creatures we don't want to see at all. Alright. If it also looks dark, like on the camera up there, this is being recorded later in the evening, rather than what I usually do in the morning. Okay, yep. So, and if I turn on the overhead lights that I have in my room... Oh, come on, please. There we go. If I turn on the overhead lights, it's way too bright, because it's not dark enough in this room yet. So, that's good. Oh, well, okay. Come on. Okay. Good, they're just casting the silence spell. Which is fine. We can live with that plan. But yep, calm Thanksgiving. Just played some Pokemon Go. Alright, go back out the door you just came here. Now, it looks like you've been in this room before, but bam! Same skybox, same opening, but different area. Alright. Just, nope. Okay, as long as it's these guys. Alright. And you'll notice, too, that every single enemy, basically, we'll face has an incredibly large area, so you can't escape from them. Don't even think about it. This room's actually pretty straightforward. You can follow the dirt path. Like, it's a little bit longer. You might meet more encounters that way, but you can also just pretty much just hang left every single time. Oh gosh, come on, come on, come on. Tell me I can get out of this. Tell me I can get out of this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So the question is... oh, I do have... okay, hang on. Magic barrier. Cool. Cool beans. Because you know what's going to happen? We're going to die. And then we're going to be... I don't even know where I last actually saved. I think I was smart and actually saved. I don't think I've actually ever died here. Yep. Cool beans. Alright. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk all the way back. And all the way. It's fine. It's completely fine. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah, this is the right way. I had to think about it. So I will see you in, like, I don't know, 5 years, give or take. This isn't helping. Okay. I just, guys, come on. Let's be real here. Look at that. Look at this. Alright. So I'm nearly back where I was before. That's the important part. I've made a lot of walking to do here. Hang on. I actually went up 1 in agility in that whole time, and that took, I don't know, like 4 minutes? Maybe 5 minutes? It seems like an eternity when you have to go backwards all the way like that. Alright, I'm not really super worried about these guys. I'm actually going to take advantage. Try to exit out on this side of the map. So I don't have to worry about them really attacking. There we go. Okay. Now, as long as we don't get into that same scenario where those 3 pinheads cornered me, and then magic barrier didn't work. Whoa. It was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, good. Another pinhead. Now, alright. I should be able to leave. We're pretty close. Yes, okay. Oh my gosh. If I could defeat one in battle, though, for sure that's a lot of experience points. All to get spirit stones that I no longer need. Imagine that. Alright, this is important. Go down the stairs. Don't go back through that door. Go through this door. Now, it looks like you've been in this room before, but... the previous room, and you can actually look back on that, the room that looks like this has a blue sky background. Blue sky? I don't know. It's a bluish background, and then this has a lot more red tone to it. You see this background in this room, you're going the right way. And again, there's no encounters here, so this is pretty good. Now, I actually like this end area. Like, I like both the final boss music and this track here for this world. Like, this track just sounds pretty weird, pretty creepy. And like, if you listen carefully to the last area, the Bagus' castle, it has like similar, some similar notes that resonate with this track. It's pretty cool. Just has that familiar ring to it. Alright, so this is Epona again, who's actually here. This is... weirdly, you can talk to her. So, you can rest. Brannock Castle, that's what it's called. Brilliant. So I will do a save here. It's called the Floating Monastery, because that's apparently where we're in, is all of this world is inside that Floating Monastery that we got teleported to. So again, you want... Oh, I went the wrong way. I usually do. I'm not good with directions. So we want to go through the doors like we're going all the way back to the monastery. Sort of like a nice shot out there. Again, this room looks very familiar. You actually can't really tell the difference between this and the room that looks similar to it, other than this. It's got a more pinkish hue to it. It's hard to describe. But this is what you want to see. Alright, no, okay, at least it's not the pinheads. These guys are okay. Go through the door here. And then there's this room, and we've got Shannon here. She's like, you've got this far. If you keep going forward, you'll find your quest. Like, give me a second here. The whole entire game is called Quest 64, right? We have been on a quest this entire time to get the Eltel book, and now you're telling us we'll find our quest. So everything was just a vacation up to this point in time. Anyway, she says she's a puppet. Foolish people, death, humans are strong. Anyway, lot of similes there. But she gives us the key, which takes us here to Mammon's prison, as it were. So that's good. So, this is pretty straightforward. This is the final room of the game. It's about as crazy it gets. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a save state for here so I can show you this last thing here. Pardon the everything here. This should be... Oh, we'll just save it on 0. That's fine. Give it a second here. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay. Oh, I'll move the mouse out of the way too. I'll do that for you guys. So there's Mammon there, right? So you go this way, right? You go up, you speak to him. And he laughs at you. He's like, good to see you. We've been waiting. Thanks to the curse that the magician opponent set up. He's been in here for 1,000 years. And we can set him free because we're cool like that. And then he'll kill us as gratitude. So normally, like, even though he's quite large, if you really want to deal some damage to him, you've got to get... as close as you can, which is that little pedestal-looking area up there. However, if we go back, you saw that, again, I'll move the mouse out of the way. If you see there's a little bit of play area where Mammon doesn't actually talk to you, so if you just hug this wall, you'll get much closer to him, so you don't actually have to walk in actual battle. We're already here. So there we go. Now, so I only have one health healing item. And he deals a lot of damage. So good news bears there. So we're gonna try to play it as safe as we can by casting Magic Barrier pretty much every other turn. Normally I would try to let it go, but it does essentially reset when you cast Magic Barrier. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, you don't have... It's like, you already have Magic Barrier, I'm just gonna ignore it. So, we do have a lot of MP recovery items, and that's our main advantage. There we go, wait. Oh no, oh, okay. It's still there, which is good. Come on. There's a bit of a wait sometimes, and I'm trying to hit... Double miss? Are you kidding me? Alright, that's actually his weakest attack, which is perfectly fine by us. Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna use up some magic healing items here. And if I use a recovery item, I need to go ahead and recast Magic Barrier, so I don't accidentally get sniped. That's just the name of this game. We'll probably use a lot of these. So I learned quite recently, actually, that agility does affect magic accuracy, although the difference between the two, in order for you to miss, like, consistently, the difference has to be quite great. So that was pretty cool. So there's going to be a lot of misses. And you probably won't see how many times I'm actually hitting him with Avalanche, but it's typically like 5 to like 7 times. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm actually just listening for how many misses I hear to kind of gauge how much I've done. Alright, so we're gonna go Magic Barrier. Oh gosh, okay. Again, the weakest attack. Magic Barrier, please. So if you're wondering if you're seeing me moving when I'm actually trying to hit the magic spell list, I've actually just recently set my... Do I have any more of the MP? Nope. Okay, so it's just... That's all it is then. Just the drinks. Okay, they're fine. I was just wondering if I had any weaker ones. Alright. But recently I just reset, for this particular game, the C buttons to be attributed to the D-pad. Now the D-pad still makes me move in this game, even though I use the joystick for moving around here. It's just how it operates at this level. So that's why you see me move sometimes when I should be trying to cast a spell. It does make selecting spells much easier since I don't accidentally hit a direction. So we'll eventually win this, just... The worst part too is Avalanche is not dealing its full damage as it should be. Mammon has a special property where basically all damage is halved. That was actually a really low hit. I think I actually only got 3 hits total and one of them was a miss? Something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna keep playing it safe. Because he's definitely close to dying. It's just a matter of how many misses did that translate. Oops, no, we need to cast a Magic Barrier. There we go. Now we can attack. This is a very, very super safe strategy I'm doing here. Alright. That was actually a good number of hits, but not quite enough, apparently. Whoops, no, not fire, please. As cool as it is. That was 3 hits. That was another bad Avalanche. That's 2 incredibly bad Avalanches we've had so far. And there's no controlling Avalanche. You just... Like, Mammon's really large, so we have a good chance of hitting him multiple times, but... It's just the will of the gods at this point. Okay, we're gonna do another MP. Some Magic Barrier, yes. Having 27 MP is actually really helpful, because that gives me... that gives me sets of 3. And that's all I'm doing is casting magic 3s, so... Alright, barrier. Perfect. Golly, all I need is more misses and have to reset again. That's all I need for this game. Okay, there we go. That is end game. That was getting close. I only had the 1 HP item left, so... But this is him actually dying. And then we have Shannon here, who's, even though she was a puppet bound to Mammon, she's not dead. And she's like, oh, I knew you were going to be triumphant. Mammon was jealous over humans with the power of life and living and flesh, stuff like that. And then you're awarded this. I hate to use the word the cutscene, but it's as good as it gets with this game. And then that's just how it is. And it just kind of just sums it up about Mammon, life force, and stuff like that. But, so that is the end of Quest 64, but it's not the end of the series. I'm going to do a bonus video, just to show a couple of things there, so keep your eye out for that. But that is from start to finish on how to play this game. You can play this game like using, I guess, like fire and whatnot, but I mean, it's a harder game to play if you're not using water or earth as your main as your main ways of dealing with combat, because the earth's pretty much the strongest element you're gonna have, and then water is how you can escape from battles easily and heal yourself. So it's just staff row credits, but I will end it here. I gotta take out a whole chunk from having to rewalk an entire section of the game again. So I will see you all later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. Take care.